place. That's a principle for just checking whether what you're doing is correct.
Welcome to the Leadership Forum, where we explore principles, practices, and perspectives of effective leadership.
A very good morning. Asante sana for joining us right here at Leadership Forum. With me in studio is Bishop David Oginde, and of course, he has been speaking on authentic leadership. I'd just like to encourage you, if you can kindly send a message on our WhatsApp line, that is 0717-400-555. But yet you can send a text on 20933 and we will be glad to hear from you. But right this moment, allow me to just give him an opportunity to tell us how he has been. Karibu sana, Bishop.
Asante sana.
Yes.
I'm well and good to see you after a long time.
Yes, it's good to see you too. Yes. And you've been doing a good job.
Oh, you've been listening?
Yes.
Oh, where do you mean? Here?
I mean here, Leadership Forum, yes. And also in EACC. Yes, I almost confused. But today, before we start, yes. It's part 2 of Authentic Leadership, the hidden part, the hidden life, actually.
It's actually, yes, the hidden life of a leader.
Yes, I found that very interesting.
So actually, that was the original request from Grace.
Yes.
But hidden life falls within authentic leadership, so we decided to look at what I'm calling the 4 lives of a leader.
Okay.
Of an authentic leader.
I think I had it mentioned hidden, secret, private, and public.
Wow. You are a good listener.
Yeah, but I also took notes. Yeah. Now, before we get to that, I wanted to ask you 2 questions. The very first is next year, a time like this, we will not be here. Okay, maybe I will be here, but most people will be waking monitoring. Up to go and vote. And since you've been talking, of course, you talk about matters leadership. Do you think Kenyans are ready? Are we ready to elect that authentic leader?
I think I should ask you that.
Why?
You are a better representation of Kenyans than perhaps I am. Mm-hmm. I think you have been ready for a long time. You know, Kenya, yes. We never finish with elections.
Yeah.
We never finish. I don't know of any other country that does politics the way we do. Because right from the day that the results were announced, mm-hmm. The opposition said, we'll see you in 2027.
Oh, they didn't think of how to help join.
No. So from that day mm-hmm. to today, we have been campaigning. That is the reality of mm-hmm. our country. Mm-hmm. We have never, we finish with elections, now mm-hmm. let's do work. We will wait until 2026, 2027, then we begin to see what do we do next. We have been at it since that time.
That's very sad.
Yeah, I think it is the only country. I don't have a lot of information about other countries.
Yes.
But I've traveled a few countries. Mm-hmm. Some countries I go to and it's 2 months to election. You can't tell mm-hmm. that they are going to elections.
They are busy building their nation.
Yes, they are busy building their nations. But mm-hmm. in Kenya, we do politics every day of the week, mm-hmm. every week of the month, every month of the year. Mm-hmm. And every year of the 5 years. Yes. So it only intensifies, mm-hmm. But we never really stop. So as for preparation, readiness, I think we were ready 5 years ago. Mm-hmm. Yeah, is it 4 years ago? Yeah. It's whether we will make the right choices. That's the other thing about us as a nation.
Yes.
We make a lot of noise about leadership and leaders and the type of leaders that we have and so on. Mm-hmm. But when it comes to elections, mm-hmm. we do not apply that theory into practice.
Oh, okay.
So we are these people who are very desirous of good leaders. We are desirous of authentic leaders. We are desirous of people who can make a difference. Yeah. But when we go to the ballot, mm-hmm. we don't make those choices. Those factors mm-hmm. don't determine who we choose. We are driven by totally different criteria. So we end up again with leaders that we don't like.
Oh.
Yeah, so after the results are announced, we start complaining.
Immediately
Immediately we start complaining, oh, these leaders, oh, this person. And we elected them. We ourselves, not foreigners.
Yeah.
We ourselves elected those persons. We were so convinced this is the right person. We voted for them overwhelmingly. A week later, we are complaining. It means there's something wrong, seriously, when I look at it.
So, Bishop, how can we now make a better decision? We have 1 year to prepare.
It's going to take a total mindset shift, a total shift, if that is going to happen.
Yes.
Because even now, from the look of things, we are going exactly the same route we have always taken. So I can't remember who it is who said that it's only a fool who does the same thing over and over again and expects different results.
Yeah.
We are doing the same thing that we have always done, but we are expecting that we'll have better results. I doubt. Sorry, I'm a bit pessimistic, but I've lived in Kenya for a while.
May the Lord help us. I think we can start by...
My consciousness of elections stretches all the way to mid-80s.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I was a young man in the university, I think that's when I became really conscious of what elections are and what they can mean to a country. And I've seen Mlolongo, you know. Do you even know Mlolongo voting?
I'm thinking it's the kind where the longest line wins.
Yes, we used to queue. You go to a voting station, a polling station, and you don't cast ballot.
Yes.
You make a line behind the candidate of your choice. So everybody can see where you belong.
That one was a very effective one.
It was very tricky. So we have come through that. So you have in each polling station, we have these agents of the particular candidate.
Yes.
Holding the poster of their candidate. So you come round, you see, and you queue there. So there's no way you can tell us who you didn't vote for, so and so. We know. Yeah, we know which queue you took. Okay. So it was very tricky. So we have come through that. I've seen that. We have come to multi-party democracy. We have got to where we are today. But unfortunately, we make choices of our leaders using the same criteria. Euphoria is the greatest one.
Bishop, do you think our young people can help make a better decision? Because we know that the largest percentage of voters are young people. And of course...
When?
Yeah?
When did you last check the census? The votes?
I thought it was about 40%.
The young people are the majority in terms of population of the country.
Okay.
But I don't think they are majority in terms of voters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I have not checked the statistics, so I can't talk authoritatively. But the last time I checked, they were not majority.
So we need to find out how they can...
because they were being encouraged to...
Nicocadi,
Yes, the Nicocadi helped to raise quite a good number, but I don't think they got to the numbers that would be considered majority. The majority are still the older people, particularly the older women. Yes.
Where?
That's where the majority is. Those of us who make a lot of noise in social media, X, TikTok, etc., are not even voters.
Oh.
The middle class people, they are not voters. A majority of them are not voters, but we are talkers. Yeah, we talk a lot. We know where the ball should be kicked, but we are not in the field.
We have refused to hear there's that quote that says, actions speak better than
actions
words.
Speak louder than words.
Yes, yeah.
Yes.
Anyway.
The dynamics, therefore, of elections in our country are do not follow the rule book, in my view.
Okay.
From where I sit, I'm not a political analyst, but like I said, I have watched enough and participated in enough elections.
Yes.
To be able to say a thing or two of my observations.
Yes.
We do not follow the rule book, and because the vast majority of people who voters are really in the lower income bracket. That's the majority, the lower income bracket, and hence the rise of bribery, voter bribery.
Oh, yeah.
Because these are people who are 100 shillings makes a difference in their lives, and politicians know that. So if you go and give somebody 500 shillings, 200 shillings, and even ask for their ID, it's like Esau saying, what need do I have for an ID if I can get my food
Bowl
for
of
today?
soup, yeah.
You know? So they take advantage of that. The politicians take advantage of that. And when I was doing my dissertation, my PhD dissertation, one of the things that came out is that leaders generally try to keep people poor and dependent, because then they are easy to manipulate. You can manipulate them easily because they don't have the wherewithal. Somebody, you give them 1,000 shillings, they haven't seen 1,000 shillings in 10 years. You know? So it's like heaven come down. So that gives rise to this voter bribery, which is a very unfortunate phenomenon in our country. What happened in Olkalau was a unique thing. It was a unique thing that people can get all these resources and vote otherwise. That's a unique thing. But politicians love poverty because it gives them leverage. Even if you come to Nairobi, I'm sure you have noticed that there are enclaves of voters where politicians spend their time. They are ethnic based. So that you have Madari, you have Kibera, you have Kawangware. Those are ethnic enclaves.
And they never go to the high end.
No, but those people watch TV to see how queues are going, the voting is going well. They are in commentating on Twitter and TikTok and TV. They don't vote themselves. Oh, the queues are so long today. What they are watching on TV.
That is so sad.
So why do you want to spend your time there? The second thing is that those people, even if they vote objectively. A good number of them.
Yes.
A good number of us. So we are the kind of people who will analyze a candidate and think, will this person deliver? What does he have? etc. So why spend your time on those people who are going to critique you and going to... So go to the ordinary guy who can be easily swayed.
God needs to help us then as a nation. From what you have said.
He has been helping us.
We need more help.
He has been helping us.
I think I'll attach that to the second question. I think I told you about IBC's 2027 campaign spending.
Right.
Limits. And of course, for the president, it's 6.1 billion. And for Nairobi City, it's 181 million. When I saw that figure, I was like, when we live and breathe for elections. See, this is very good money. Please tell us a little about that.
That is very good money. There's a sense in which it's a lot of money, and it's because of, again, our election structure.
Okay.
We have given ourselves a structure, a model that is very expensive.
Yeah.
I remember in, I think 2022 or the 2017, we invited as church leaders, we
Yes.
invited IBC to come and just share with us just before the elections. They were preparing the ballots and so on, and they had requested for, I think, 4 point something, no, was it 440? Something ridiculous. I don't remember the figure. And we were like, what are you going to use that money for? So when they came, I remember the chair of IBC came to speak to us, and he said, the way we have structured our elections is very expensive.
Okay.
First of all, the law says that each polling station can serve only about 700 people. And then the ballots themselves, the security features that are in the ballot
Yes.
are such that he said that it is more expensive to print a ballot paper in Kenya than currency, than the note, you know.
Wow. Oh my God.
So we were like, what? It's because of this obsession with rigging,
Yeah.
vote stuffing, and all those things. So we want to put all these security measures. The reason that our polling stations can only serve a few people is so that it's a known number that you can easily verify and so on. So, you know, a polling station is not, it's that room where you go to.
Yes, yes.
That's the polling station. It serves about 700 people.
Yes.
So imagine how many polling stations you need throughout the country. Now, when we were doing the referendum is when I realized how expensive it is to run an election, a presidential election. Let me talk about presidential because we had a bit of experience.
Yes.
We were in the no campaign group, as you may know.
Yes, yes.
During the referendum.
Yes.
So it was like a presidential election. So what you need, therefore, is that in each polling station, you need agents.
Yeah.
We calculated the number of, you need at least 2 agents in each polling station.
That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people. Consider how many polling stations are there in total. Each of those agents, at the time during the referendum, we had to pay them, really not pay them, facilitate them, because
Yes.
it's not a pay, at least 2,000 per person for that day.
Yes.
But you can't pay them for only that day. You have to pay them for almost a week.
Because of the county.
The prior, they need to go and acquaint themselves with the place. They need to be briefed on what is going to happen. So you need them for at least 5 days. That's already 10,000 per person. So per polling station, you are talking about 20,000 shillings. Now, if you pay them any less, they can be bought, because somebody else can come and pay them 5,000 to look the other side. Do you see? So when we calculated, we needed 3 billion. If we are going to have all the agents in all polling stations, posters, advertisements, and all those things. So to me, 6 billion is actually not too much for a presidential campaign.
Okay.
If you consider the things that a presidential candidate needs to do, it's coming to about that. And it's because of the way we have made our elections expensive.
We have actually we have created our own problem.
We have created our own problem. So
Yes.
if you think, now I've only talked about election day.
Yes.
Now you need so many more people to be all over the country campaigning for you, and these posters and radio adverts and TV and vehicles. Merchandise, coffeeers. It's a whole enterprise. For a presidential candidate, it's money. It's really good money. Now, that is money that is just straightforward. You're not playing any games. You are just facilitating your election. So unless you are a very popular candidate, because the more popular you are, the cheaper it becomes.
Yes, because you don't need to...
Yeah, you don't need to do too many things.
Yes.
The less popular you are, the more you need. That's why it's very difficult for ordinary person to really dream of a presidential campaign unless they are very popular.
Oui.
And the people just want you, whatever happens. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. At least now I understand. I looked at that figure and I was like, And you can imagine that's only for one person.
Yes, that's for one person.
So if we have
that's
like 12...
That's the allowed. They want to spend more because they want to do more and so on. That's what is allowed. So we are spending good money in elections. Good money.
I think that's why I started by saying we need God to help us.
Yes.
You know the way the Bible says, send help from Zion.
If we are looking to Zion,
yes, may He help us.
God helps us if we look to Him. Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah. Sorry, today I'm sounding very pessimistic, but
no, it's good to be realistic.
I'm just talking from the little experience I've had.
Yes.
With the elections.
Thank you. I think you have opened our minds so that we are able to see things more clearly, and possibly for the people who are able to do something. Of course, all of us, we can pray. There's other things you can do.
Able,
yes.
At the very minimum, to vote.
Yes.
That is if you already registered. Yeah.
To vote. So we need to let people know, especially like what I've heard from you is that from middle class upwards, we need to really talk to them nicely.
I don't know whether it's nicely or roughly.
Oh, roughly.
Talk to ourselves in a more tough way, because we comment a lot, we complain a lot, but in terms of numbers, there are not too many. You talk to your colleagues, they tell you, me, I'm not going to vote. I hear a lot. I hear that a lot. My vote doesn't count. So I'm not going to vote. If you don't vote, you have already voted.
Oh, you've already given...
Yeah, because you have given somebody else the chance to make the decision
on your
behalf. And you have no moral authority to question that, because you are not there. You are not part of it. And you find many middle-income people, that's what they say, I'm not going to vote. I can't waste my time. Those queues, that's how they argue.
Yeah.
So who is going to vote for you? And why are you complaining after we vote?
Yeah.
Yeah. You are not there to make the decision.
So a bit of responsibility, patriotism, responsibility to nation and God.
Yes, for God, for my involvement is usually for God and my country.
Yes.
This is the country that God has given us. Let's do what we can to make it a good place to live in and to work in. Yes.
Amen. Amen.
Yes. There's no other one. You saw what was happening in Spain?
Yes,
the other day?
Yes.
This almost 70,000 people who... Why should you go and burst into somebody else's country? Why can't you build your own? It has always been my argument.
Yeah.
And now the whole EU is up against Spain for not taking care of, keeping off. America, they are shutting their borders. Everybody is shutting their borders. South Africa is throwing out people. Let's build our own country and make it such a nice place that people want to come to.
Amen. Thank you so much.
It's only us who can do it.
Very true.
Yeah.
It's our responsibility, like you say, to God and to our country.
Exactly. We owe it.
I would have really wanted to dwell there. Yeah, now that you mention issues to do with boundaries and all of that.
The world is closing
its borders.
It's going to get more and more difficult to go and live in other countries.
Yes.
More and more difficult. Tanzania here threw our people away the other day.
Yeah, we saw that.
The borders are closing. If we cannot build our country, develop our country, and make it a good place so that even if the world shuts out on us, we can still live and do our things. So building our own industries, building our own economy, building our own people, building our own education systems, and all those things that can work for us. And Kenya, we have the full potential to be totally self-reliant without depending on anyone. And we can only do that if we are careful about our leadership. Yeah.
So it all stops. They say it stops with the back of the leader or something like that. There's something the back stops with the leader. Yes.
But I think Maxwell's quote is the most known. Everything rises and falls on leadership.
Wow. Wow. Amen. Thank you. Thank you, Bishop. I think now we can switch gears. I know we are already talking about...
The gear is already on.
We can switch.
We have not changed the gear at all. We are talking about leadership. We are talking about leadership, yes.
So possibly before you give a brief on the hidden life of an authentic leader, you can also connect just a little for someone who is wondering. Bishop has said since time, I don't want to say immemorial, we've been making the same mistake. You know, we don't vote because this person shows that they're a good leader. Yes, so possibly you can connect that as you introduce or give a brief on what you shared last time. Yes.
Last time, we talked about the hidden life of a leader.
Yes.
And the hidden life of a leader, we said, is different from the secret life or private life, which we're going to talk about today. The hidden life is that which happens in the background, in the hidden places where a person is molded.
Yeah.
And what makes what we finally see. For us to see Shiko here, the way she looks, the way she conducts herself, the way she interacts with people, the things that she does, what you believe in, all they were molded over time.
Yeah.
Through various experiences, circumstances, beliefs, role modeling, people you saw. There's a lot that goes into that to make you who you are. And we who come to you as almost a finished product, we do not know what has happened.
Yeah.
You know, we do not know why you are the way you are. So it is if perchance I get a chance to sit with you and we talk, then you say, oh, so that's why you behave like this. That's why you talk like this. That's why you look at things like this.
Yes.
You know, because there is something in the background that has shaped you and brought you to where you are. A big portion of that happens in our families.
Yes.
Our family experiences has a lot of contribution because families are where we have our formative days.
Yeah.
That's where we are influenced. When we still do not know much, we are not able to make our own choices and decisions. So much of what we become is as a result of the family background we had, the early life experiences. There's something psychologists call the ACEs, the early childhood experiences, that really mold you and shape you into the person that you become. And those things are usually not obvious. They are not visible. That's what we call the hidden life of a leader.
You gave an example of Nelson Mandela.
Yes, I can see you listened.
Yes.
So a person like Nelson Mandela, those people who came and just found him, say, as a president or just soon after he came out of prison, may not understand what may have happened to make him who he was or
Yes.
who he became. The Nelson Mandela that was taken into prison, if you have read his story, and the Nelson Mandela that came out of prison were totally different. People. And he himself talks about that, how that 27 years in prison shaped him, molded him, changed his perspective to life, changed his perspective even to apartheid, you know, so that by the time was coming out, when those people who were out were really trying to get him to get rid of the white man and so on, he had had a time of reflection, a time of thinking. If I were to lead the country, our country, what would be my priorities? What are the things I would do? And that's what he came out thinking. If he had been given that same leadership early in his time, he would have gotten rid of those guys.
Yes.
And then the nation would have collapsed. Would have collapsed. So those things, those little experiences help us. And the verse that comes to mind is what Paul says. God makes all things to work together for the good of those
Who love
who love him and according to his purpose. So every good, bad, ugly experience is part of the molding and the journey that we walk. If you look at the great leaders we talk about in the Bible, there's a time I was speaking somewhere and I would say it, if you were to swap your life with any of the great characters of the Bible, who would you swap with? You are given their life and you give them yours.
I think Joseph's life is very attractive. Not the formative ones.
No, you are being given the whole thing, the whole package.
I think Joseph, Esther, even King David. Yeah.
It's only because you know the end.
Yes.
If you are to be given Joseph,
Yes.
which is many of us go through the Joseph experience as a child.
Yeah.
Your stepbrothers, your stepsisters reject you. They don't want you. You are given smaller portions of food because your mother came late, and you know all those kinds of things. It is not enjoyable. Ask people who have come from polygamous families.
Very.
You can't tell them, you know, you are going to be a prime minister. No.
As you're concentrating on the prime minister, I hadn't even.
Think about being born in a polygamous family with 11 brothers, and they hate you with a perfect hatred. That when they have the opportunity, they actually wanted to kill him.
Yeah.
Would you like to live in that kind of environment? Then you are sold out into slavery by your brothers, not abductors.
Your very own brothers.
Your very own brothers. You are sold into slavery. You end up in a foreign land and you become a slave. With all, you know, the dreams that you had. Joseph had dreams. He dreamt of where he was going to be and how people are bowing before him, and, you know, these stars that were falling.
He thought it would happen in 5 years.
Then suddenly you find you are the one bowing before people.
Yeah.
You cannot be happy.
Very true.
You end up in Kibera, washing clothes, doing things. I would rather live my life, by the way.
Very true. Because your life is it's okay. How do I say? God meant it for you. You can take it.
With all that I have gone through,
yes,
the good, the bad, and the ugly, I would still choose my life.
Powerful.
I would still choose my life. I would just say, Lord, I don't want to be Paul.
Yes,
Saul,
the great apostle.
The great apostle who was shipwrecked, and he lists the things he has gone through, whippings and what. And I say, thank you so much. Continue with the apostleship. I just want to live my life.
Yes.
David, for 20-something years, was running away from Saul.
Yeah.
He was not at home. Esther, think about them. So you realize, at least I realize that the life that God has given me is the best for me.
You, yeah.
He just knew this is the best. And he gives me the grace and the favor and everything that makes it what it is. And I enjoy it. So I don't want to be Moses. I don't want to be Joseph. I don't want to be Esther, Daniel, the den of lions. I mean, those things are good to read.
Yes. And also to inspire. Maybe you like an aspect, not the entire.
That's the problem. we like these aspects.
Yes.
It can't work. It can't work. You know, you reminded me when we were doing architecture.
Yes.
At the university, we were told that, you know, you get a client and they want, say, a house or a building.
Yes.
And they have traveled places. They have seen a sitting room that looked like this. They've seen windows that look like that. They've seen toilets that look like that. And they want, all these are coming from different buildings, different houses. And they want it all in
one house.
This one house.
Yes.
It is such an ugly house. Because that thing looked only so good because it was in its context.
Wow.
That door, that window, that sitting room looked good because it was within the context of the total house.
Yes.
That's why it looked good. If you now picked it and put it in your house, and which has a different, people are like, this looks strange.
Yeah.
You know? So sometimes that's what we want. We want the school life of so and so.
Yeah.
We want the working life of so and so. We want the marriage life of so and so. We want the ministry life of so and so. If all that was to be put in you, one person, you look at like an ugly human being.
Very true.
Because you will not be yourself. But God knows what He wants to make of us. So I am happy with myself.
So I'm living the best life.
You are living the best. You are fearfully
and wonderfully made.
So
Wow.
with all those things that are happening, they are part of your hidden life that many people may not know.
Yeah.
They look at you and some people admire you. I want to be like Shiko. But they are only admiring an aspect of you.
Yeah.
They don't know how you got there. They don't know what has made you to be who you are.
Yes.
This is what we call the hidden life of a leader. That molding process that makes you who you are. We will come back to it later to go into slightly more detail on that hidden life.
You know, as you're talking, as Melissa gets ready, I can see her getting ready. It reminds me, you know, now that you're in building architecture and all, before a building is unveiled, in Kenya, we put very ugly mabatis around
hoarding.
it.
Hoarding.
Hoarding.
You know, like you say when you're hoarding food.
Yes.
Or they're hoarding this. Yeah,
Yes.
that is called hoarding because it covers that area.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So we do that. And someone can walk there for many years. And then until one day, when that building is unveiled and you wonder, this building has very nice glass. It has very good color, but you used to pass by every day. So I think
The
what
hidden life of that building.
Yeah.
When it was under construction.
It didn't look good.
Yeah.
Wow. I like that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Bishop. When we come back, Bishop Oginde is going to be telling you a little about the secret life and also, I believe, the private life. But right this moment, allow me to give way to Melissa, even as she tells us some of the stories making headlines.
Hope FM. Listen and live.
It's now noon with Pesalink. Time to Tuma Direct with Pesalink. Send any amount below 1K for free and up to 1 million for just 20 bob.
What if your pain had a purpose? What if your past was just a beginning of a greater story?
Gotten to another level because now I could not do anything without it, and now it became like a poison. I take it today, it grounds me for 3 more days.
I had not read the Bible. When I read the Bible, it just confirmed all the more that I had an encounter with the Lord, because I told him, Lord, why have you come to me?
From the streets to the sanctuary, from the prison yard to the pulpit, real people are sharing the power of God's transforming love. No matter where you've been, God can rewrite your story.
So I got him, I just called, and by luck, he picked up the phone. Whoa. I explained everything and what I was feeling. Wow. He started praying in tongues immediately over the phone, and that thing, whatever it was, it stopped.
Join me, Sharon Aitore Wanganye, for Testify every Thursday at 8 p.m. as we listen through the journey of hope, healing, and redemption through the voices of people just like you.
And when you're running away from God, there's only the fire you can run. Yeah. I stand here as a witness that God catches up.
These aren't just stories, they are testimonies. Don't just watch. Testify.
In addition to provision, there are additional roles.
Yeah.
You know, the father models how to be a man. I will give you an example. There is a time I traveled and my son was very young. And my wife tells me that my son would always go to check after they have done devotion.
Yes.
He would always go to check if the doors have been closed before they go to sleep.
Yes.
What does that tell you? That this young boy was observing how the father behaves.
Yeah.
So as young as he was, he would always do the man part while the father is away.
Yeah.
So when you deny a child the opportunity to be modeled, you are actually saying when they grow up, there will be something missing in them that should have been provided by the presence of a father.
Yeah.
Catch past episodes on our YouTube channel at Hope TV Kenya. Men on Record, every Friday at 7 p.m.
Rafiki soul is the promise of a hand that reaches and goes beyond what angaza tumaini kote. I'm forever grateful. Ninashukuru ukarimu, ukarimu. I'm forever grateful. Ninashukuru ukarimu, ukarimu. Rafiki soul is a promise of a hand that reaches and goes beyond what angaza tumaini kote. I'm forever grateful. Ninashukuru ukarimu, ukarimu. I'm forever grateful. Ninashukuru ukarimu, ukarimu. Rafiki msoul.
Friends of Hope, keeping hope alive. Get ready for an unforgettable worship experience.
Hakuja kuwa, hakutakuwa. Niwe nina hitaji. Mimi nataka ushiriki na wewe.
Every Sunday on Ultimate Worship.
Ainuliwe Mungu wetu. Maana wewe.
Where we bring you live music, powerful praise, and anointed gospel ministers and bands.
Nashangilia Mwokozi.
Join us every Sunday, 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. with a repeat at 6 p.m. to 7 p.m.
Everywhere I go, I see you right there.
It's not just music, it's worship unleashed. It's ultimate worship.
You're too faithful to fail me.
Only on Hope TV, where you look and live.
When your mind and your heart can think of something one at a time, you have no divided minds, you're working on it, you'll be better, you'll excel. But when your heart and your mind are in two different places, you will keep on staggering without knowing where you are. So that's the same case, the career and the purpose. If so, your career can be your purpose, but sometimes your career may not be your purpose. So it is always good to, and that's why it's a process for you to discover your career. Your purpose is the one that defines your career.
I like that.
So, but if you don't know your purpose, you will, just the saying as it goes, if you don't know where you are going, any route will take you there.
Yes, true.
So then you choose something that is wrong because you have not even understood yourself. You have not understood what you can do. Because for you to define your purpose, you need to know who you are and you need to know what you can do. And then when you connect with where the world is going, now you can be able now to locate yourself very well and say, this is where I should move on. But when you don't understand yourself, or when you don't understand your child, when you don't know what your child can do, or when you don't know you yourself what you can do, then you will try to look at the environment, what fulfills you, what makes you, what brings fulfillment in the environment, the immediate environment. And when you take it that way, you are in a mess.
Financial Fitness, Mondays at 8 a.m. on Hope TV.
Hi everyone, my name is George Gishoro, a presenter with Hope TV. Thank you so very much for continuing to support us by watching all our programs. Now, we would love to serve you even better. Now, we want to know where you are watching us from and the strength of the signal. You can scan the QR code and ensure that you answer all the questions in ensuring that you are getting us loud and clear with crystal pictures. So go ahead and fill in the QR code so that we can serve you better right here at Hope TV, where you look and live.
Welcome to the world of Hope Media, a media unit of Christ is the Answer Ministries that is committed to spreading the gospel of our Lord Jesus Christ through the transformative power of media. Hope Media is dedicated to utilizing various forms of media to spread the message of hope, love, and redemption to all people around the world. Hope Media consists of various units that work together to achieve this goal. These units include Hope FM. Hope FM is your #1 Christian radio station offering you discussions on current day-to-day issues, inspiring music, life-changing sermons, and news updates, broadcasting 80% in English and 20% in Swahili, with listenership of over 12 million every month. Hope TV. Hope TV programming is designed to inspire, educate, and challenge the viewer with wholesome content to reach various demographic groups: children, youth, and adults, both male and female, with viewership of over 24 million every month. Hope Recording Studios. Hope Recording Studios is a state-of-the-art recording facility that offers high-quality recording, mixing, and mastering services. It is designed to meet the needs of musicians, artists, and other creative professionals who require top-notch recording facilities. Hope Creative. At Hope Creatives, we believe that inspiring graphic design work doesn't just happen. It takes the right people with wild, out-of-the-box ideas committed to the same ideals, working together to make it happen. We listen, we learn, we brand. Hope Digital. Hope Digital is a creative digital unit within Hope Media. We are driven by a passion to creatively express ourselves while influencing you with the same creative energy in online spaces and beyond. At Hope Media, we believe that media can be a powerful tool for spreading the message of hope as well as grow your business through advertisements. And we do this with excellence. For more information regarding our services, please visit www.hopemediakenya.org or call us on 0709 861 180. Hope Media. We keep hope alive.
All the dreams that I have, yes, and the plan that I have, the game plan, all the vision can never be achieved if I don't manage self. So you begin by becoming responsible and saying,
Forum. My name is Shiko. With me in studio is Bishop Dr. David Oginde, and he's talking about the authentic leader. He has just given, last time they looked at the hidden life, and right now he's going to be looking at the private and secret life. So karibu sana, Bishop.
Asante sana.
Yes.
Many sessions back, we actually talked about the authentic leader.
Yes.
When we were looking at perspectives
on leadership. Yes.
Yes, we talked about authentic leadership. So this time round, we are focusing really on how a leader presents themselves or how they are seen or judged from the outside.
Okay.
So that's where we came up with this, the 4 lives of a leader.
Yes.
So the first one, which we talked about, was the hidden life, which we said the hidden life of a leader in this context.
Yes.
Is that which happens in the background where nobody sees. That's why it is hidden. So you only see the final product, but you don't actually know how that person was made and why they behave the way they do.
Okay.
When you see leaders conducting themselves in a particular way, there is a reason behind it. There are some factors that they may have led them into that space. The private life, which is what we want to talk about now,
yes,
is totally different. It is not the same as the hidden life. Let's just say that we will be talking about the hidden life,
yes,
the private life, the secret life, and the public life.
Yes.
Those are 4 different ones, and the first 3 are often confused. The hidden, the private, and the secret are often confused and sometimes used interchangeably. But they are different, so that's why we wanted to just clarify what they really are. So the private life of a leader is those dimensions of leadership that make the person, they are real, they are authentic, they are part and parcel of who I am.
Okay.
But there are those parts of my life, those aspects of my life that I do not want to reveal to the public or should not be revealed to the public.
Okay.
Yeah. Not because there is something I want to hide or keep secret, but just because every person must have a private life.
Yeah.
You know?
Once you set the goal will guide you even on the which vehicle to use, whether are you meeting the threshold that is required or not. So the goal becomes the first thing. Then the next thing now, after setting the goal, now look inwards. Like the traditional African kitchen, 3 stones,
Yes.
cooking your investments in a pot. You now need to balance this goal in those 3 stones.
That it doesn't fall.
Yes, and one of those stones there is objective.
Objective. Yes.
What do I want in this financial security or in this instrument that I want to use? Because the same instrument can have different goals. So that objective needs to be balanced with your risk appetite. That's stone number 2. My risk appetite. Are there things that I can withstand? To know that, by the way, my risk appetite may be based on the information I've had or experiences or exposure. There are certain things that I can withstand. And then the third one is horizon. So how much time do you have in that space? That is horizon. What can you withstand becomes your risk appetite. Objective becomes what do you want from that thing. Exactly.
Catch past episodes on our YouTube channel at Hope TV Kenya. Men on Record, every Friday at 7 p.m.
At the age of 25 is where there is also another change, because the frontal cortex, this part of the head, the maturity now of the brain happens at that time, which is responsible for intellectual abilities.
I want to keep them away from
the executive area of the brain. Again, it
this
comes
is
with other
particularly
challenges.
important.
Now that I am who I am,
for leaders in public life,
yes,
politicians. So directly with people.
Yes.
So one of the things that has been found, for example, is that pastors' children get so affected by that the congregants have of them, because they think that the pastor's child should also be a pastor. So should behave like a pastor, should talk like a pastor, dress like a pastor, all
not giving them room to grow.
To be children, to just be themselves. How can you be a pastor's kid and you do this? How can you be a pastor's kid and you say this? And it affects them. So this is part of what has been found that drives away clergy's children from God, because they were put in that place where they were not themselves, and they just somehow do not any longer want to be part of that system. So there are some people who have therefore protected their children, their family, from what they are doing, so that becomes part of my private life. What I do with my wife, with my children, with my mother, my father, that is my own thing. It is not part of what I bring to the table of my leadership. So that's your private life. And there's nothing wrong with that. If you choose that this is how you are going to conduct yourself as a leader, and my wife will not come to my office, will not be engaged in the things that we are doing, that's okay.
Yes.
And it keeps that aspect of your life as private. So you do not have to expose everything. You don't have to disclose everything in your leadership practice to be authentic.
Hey, Bishop, you're saying that, and I'm seeing the way these days, day in a life of maybe a politician. We start in the morning, we see everything. I hope you can get me.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm asking the question, as a leader then, how do you make that decision? It's private. I say my family is off limits when it comes possibly to social media or to the public, or as a pastor. So how would you advise someone? Because these days, the lives of people are out there.
You see, there's that which you disclose and that which people disclose.
Oh, okay.
You have no control over what people can do or say. So there's little you can do about that.
Yes.
If people decide to talk about your family, talk about your children, talk about your husband, you know, all those things.
Yeah.
There is almost little you can do about it. But we are talking about what do you disclose yourself.
Wow. Okay.
Yes, it is what you disclose yourself. The extent to which you engage your family members, for example, in what you are doing.
Yes.
You see, that's a choice that you make.
Yes.
So some people decide, my family is going to be part of the journey I walk. Others decide, no, I'm going to do this on my own. My family is part of my private life.
Yes.
We do our things in private, and that's how I want it. So that is a choice that you make.
Okay.
And what we are saying here is that if a leader has made that choice, don't force them to reveal or to expose you to their private life, because that's a choice that they make. So whereas, say for example, in church circles, whereas one church leader may decide his wife, his children, everybody is part and parcel of the ministry that they are doing. That's their choice.
Yes.
Yeah, and so they are all engaged. Another pastor may choose exactly the opposite.
Yeah.
I am going to be the pastor. My wife is going to be my wife, or my husband is going to be my husband. My children are my children. They live their lives the way other children do, and they are not involved. That is their choice.
Yes.
So you can say, how we don't see your children, we don't see your wife, we don't see your husband, what is happening? It's a choice that you made as a leader with good reasons.
Yeah.
So you are really not hiding something, but it is a choice that you have made, that this is how I'm going to exercise my leadership. There are politicians who go to campaign trail with their wives, with their children.
Yeah.
You know? There are others you don't even know who their spouses are.
Yeah.
You don't know who their children are.
Yes.
Because they have chosen, for me, I'll go to the murky world of politics, but I'll protect you. As my children, as my
spouse,
my spouse, my family, you will not be part of this. So that is the private life of a leader.
Okay.
So this is to be differentiated to, you should not look at it as secrecy. It is privacy.
Privacy. In the sense, this is where I go to, like for example, every day when you go home, you don't, I'm just using it as an example. After you've worked the whole day, you don't want, again, cameras on your face. That's the place you go to unwind. That's the place you have marked as my peace place. Is that what you're saying? Yeah?
Yes, that's what we are saying. In fact, there are people who have gone, now that you talk about home, have gone even that much further.
Yeah.
That they say, when I'm in the office, I'm in the office.
Yes.
And I do my work that my office requires.
Yes.
When I go home, I leave my office.
In the office.
In the office. So I don't want my wife to be asking me, oh, I had this, like for me now, working with the SEC. Oh, we had this corruption. What was actually happening? So there are people who will say, that's my office, leave it alone. I will deal with it. I'm dealing with it. I want, when I come home, let's talk about our things.
Yeah.
I don't want to carry this home. So there are people who are like that. So I don't want my wife asking me about ESCC. I don't want my children asking me about corruption.
Yeah.
Because corruption is what I eat from breakfast to evening.
Yes.
So I want to go home, like you're saying, unwind and find a place where I can be myself and talk ordinary things. And so there are people who have made those kinds of boundaries that they don't carry office things to the home.
Yeah.
But there are others who are exactly opposite.
Yes.
They feel my wife is my best counselor. So when I go home, I say, now this is what is happening in my office, or this kind of a case. We are pursuing this kind of a person. Or what do you think? So she becomes part of what I am doing and gives me advice. Maybe there you should not do this, or you should not say that, and so on. So I have merged my office work with my home life. And it is a choice.
Yeah.
So you can't say that one person is better than the other. It is a choice that you have made. If you feel that you want to engage your children in what you are doing. So I go home and I say, corruption is really getting high. What are you people hearing out in school or where you work and so on? And we have a hearty discussion on these things.
Yeah.
So they become part and parcel of what I'm doing. Nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong. It's a choice that I have made. So the private life of a leader is that basket where they make a choice. This will stay in the private basket, and I will not bring it out into my leadership space.
Okay.
And these are leadership things that I will not bring into my private space. Those choices belong to the individual and have nothing to do with your authenticity as a leader. Unless, of course, you get to the place where you are now pretending. Like your wife asks you, how's work? And things have been so thick, things are really bad, and you're saying, it's all okay. Then you're not authentic.
Yeah.
Yeah. You are not authentic. But you could say, things are not very good, but I would rather not talk about them.
Okay.
Then you are authentic. It's just that you don't want, I want when I come home, I don't want to bring those things with me to the house.
Yeah.
And now my wife is even more angry than I was myself.
Angry on your behalf.
On my behalf. How could they do that? How could he say that, And wives have that tendency of being angry on your behalf.
Yes.
I can see you know what I'm talking about. So I may choose, I'm not going to bring these things home. So that when I get home, I am in that space where my family can be a comfort and a source of strength.
Allow me to ask a question.
Please ask.
Because as you talk like that, I'm wondering, I almost asked you, is it a gender? Can the private and private life, can it be dictated by gender? Can it be dictated by personality? Because you will find there are people who have no problem. Their life is an open book. They are able to, talk about everything. For women, I don't know about men, but for women, it's easy to go and tell your husband what is happening.
Yes.
Yeah, but for men, I find there's someone who spoke and talked about men have boxes. So you have the box of work.
Yes.
And you close it when you go home and now deal with home. Do you think those two things can affect how we make decisions on the private life?
Yes. The personality is a big one because there are people who just they just like talking about their lives.
Yeah.
And so they have no boundaries. They don't see any problem sharing things of home in the office, things of the office at home, and there's no problem.
Yes.
Now, the advice which I was going to come to is that even if that is your personality, you need to consider the effects and the consequences of your disclosures.
Oh.
Because at a personal level, you may have no problem disclosing.
Yeah.
But this disclosure, like I said, some disclosures may diminish your the perspective of those you are leading
Mhm.
in your office.
Okay.
If they get to know, oh, that's how they go whispering, you know. You know that Shiko.
Mhm.
They fought with their husband last night. They normally fight.
Mhm.
And it is you who has said it.
Yes.
It's another thing if social media have found their own way into your home
Mhm.
to find that you are fighting. But if you say, no, you know, my husband, we fight.
Mhm.
It is true,
Yeah.
but is it necessary?
No.
Is it necessary?
Mhm.
So, you therefore need to think of what is the impact
Okay.
of these disclosures
Mhm.
that you're making. It can even be a positive thing.
Yeah.
You know, we just bought a 20 million car.
And then someone is very jealous and angry that you're progressing.
20 million?
Mhm.
You know, because
Yeah.
they are thinking, where did you get that kind of money? You know?
Mhm.
So those kinds of disclosures, they are true,
Mhm.
but they affect how people relate with you, think about you, and so on.
Okay.
So the advice that we are saying here is that the private life of a leader,
Mhm.
you as a leader need to choose and make a decision as to what do you disclose and for what reason,
Yeah.
and what impact
Mhm.
will it have.
Yes.
So that you are not careless
Mhm.
in terms of your disclosures.
Yeah.
You are also not, what can I say? You are not too private that
Mhm.
people can't
connect.
They begin to think like you're not real.
Mhm.
You are not hiding anything secret,
Yeah.
but nobody actually knows you.
Anything about you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, there are people who, when like deaths have that kind of tendency of revealing
Mhm.
things in private and secret
Mhm.
alike.
Mhm.
So people discover like, what? We didn't know this about you.
Mhm.
We didn't even know so-and-so was your relative.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm.
And that's when they are discovering.
Mm.
So there's that balance of knowing what to disclose, how
Mhm.
much to disclose, where to disclose, who to disclose to,
Mm.
having taken everything into
Consideration. Wow.
That's what the private life of a leader really is and
Mhm.
should be.
Mhm.
So there's a theory called the communication privacy management
Okay.
theory
Mhm.
that says treat private information
Mhm.
as that which belongs to you,
Okay.
but also think of yourself as belonging to others.
Mhm.
You know?
Yes.
So in you belonging to us,
Mhm.
you are our leader. So
Mhm.
you belong to us. That has reminded me of how Mutahi Ngunyi many years ago,
Yes.
when President Kibaki had just been elected and was in hospital because he had this injured leg.
Yes, yes.
And there was no information coming
Mhm.
as to how he was doing. So he said, by the way, that leg is our leg. We need to know how it is doing.
That leg is our leg.
It
wow.
is our leg. We need to know how it is doing.
Yes.
So that leg is our leg.
Mhm.
We need to know how it is doing.
Yes.
So if you keep it too private, rumors begin to circulate. You know, this
Mhm.
time there was a rumor that Moi had died.
And it was a lie.
It was not true because you see, he used to speak every day.
Yeah.
All the news started with His Excellency President Daniel Arap Moi.
Mm.
So when there was not that start,
Mhm.
you know, you knew that when the news begins,
Yes.
that's the first item.
Mm.
His Excellency President Daniel Arap Moi. Either he was here or there or said this or said that, he opened this, he opened that. So when people didn't hear that for a few days,
Mhm.
they were like,
What
where
else?
is he? You know?
Yes. Mhm.
So there was need for that disclosure. It happened with Raila also.
Mm.
Sometime when he was away, I think in hospital or wherever, people were like, where's Raila?
Yeah.
Where is he gone? Some people begin speculating he was too sick or almost dead, you know. And then he came out and said, I'm as fit as a fiddle.
Yes.
I'm very okay. So those considerations are what a leader needs to make. To what extent do I disclose information about myself? How does this maintain a healthy relationship with my team members?
Yeah.
So that they know me as much as they should, and they know about me as much as they should. And that cultivates a healthy relationship that makes them know that I'm an ordinary human being with a life. I go through ups and downs.
Yes.
And so I'm not this guy who dropped from heaven and is not living a life. So when I share some of the things about my life with them, it is to encourage them.
Yes.
It is to let them know these things happen. You know, you are going through a challenging period. I share with you, you know, when I was this happened, and this is how I navigated that situation, and so on.
Overcame.
And I overcame, or I didn't overcome. Even I didn't overcome, by the way, it can be encouraging for people to know that the fact that I failed does not mean that I'm a failure.
Yeah.
This is part of life. So I can tell you, no, I've also gone through failure. This happened to me many years ago, and this what I have. That's what happened, and this how I overcame. How I came out of it.
Yes.
So those kinds of disclosures have a specific objective to letting people into your bedroom, as it were.
Yeah.
To just see how you are, who you are, and that you are real. You are a real human being.
Wow.
Private life.
Private life.
Yes.
I like the fact that you have told us we need to have wisdom, because sometimes we have had leaders who will say something and you're like, you say that in public.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's important for us to have that. Thank you so much. The other one you're going to share was secret.
I wanted to hear whether you have any questions on the private life.
The questions that I have are from the first segment.
From politics?
Yes.
Oh, it started where Kenyans love.
They love politics. So those are the questions that I have.
You start there and people are very excited because that's our life. What I want to just... I'm not sure I want to start on the secret life as yet. But I want to say in the private life, what are the principles of privacy?
I like that.
Yes.
It will help to draw boundaries. Yes.
One is dignity. And I've mentioned this in passing.
Okay.
Dignity is that there are things you disclose and it lowers your dignity. You know, like you just said, people are like, you really did that, you know?
Yes.
So it lowers your dignity. So one of the principles of disclosure of private issues, and remember again, I have to keep repeating that private issues are not negative issues.
Yes.
It is not that I did something crazy and I disclose. No. That this is part of my life that is private.
I have chosen to make it private.
Yes. But there are situations, therefore, where I may reveal. So ask yourself, does this lower my dignity as a person? Or does it enhance my dignity? If people knew this about me, what will be their perspective of me? From there on, especially my team members, because you are a leader and your team members need to look up to you. So if you disclose certain things about your life, it demeans, and even them, they are embarrassed on your behalf. You know?
Yes.
Like, hey, like you said.
Yes.
You just like, no, did you say that? So that's one. The other one is confidentiality.
Okay.
confidentiality, the principle of confidentiality is that there are things that are confidential about your family, about your friends, about your businesses, about whatever. They are confidential, not in the sense that they are bad, but they just should not be known. They are part of your private life.
Yes.
Many of us keep our pay slips.
Yeah, we don't post them.
You don't post them unless you want to make a point.
Yes.
You're going on strike. Look at my payslip. You want some sympathy from somewhere.
Yes.
But I'm just using that as an example.
And it's very real because a lot of people don't share.
Yeah, some people, even in families.
Yes.
A wife doesn't want to show the husband. Husband doesn't want to show the wife their pay slips, you know.
Now that's extreme.
It's not extreme. It is happening all over the place. My payslip is confidential. It's my thing.
Okay.
So things like that, you know, that somebody just doesn't want to disclose. So you look at the confidentiality.
Okay.
There are things that are about you, but they involve other people.
Okay.
So by disclosing it, you are bringing this third party also into the picture.
Oh, like example, medical is private, but like Mutahinguni said, this is our leg. If there are people who know you, maybe like Kibaki, then we would want to find out how he's doing. Is that what?
No, let me go back to family.
Oh, okay.
For example, I can be quite comfortable disclosing certain information about my wife.
Yes.
Or about my children. But they themselves would not be comfortable. Do you see?
Oh, yeah.
So that, and this has happened, you know, my daughter comes and says, Dad, why did you say that about me? You know?
Pastors do that.
Pastors do that. I'm a pastor. So for me, I thought I'm just being open.
Yes.
I'm being, you know who I am. This is how my family is. But as far as they are concerned, it's confidential information.
Yeah.
That they would not want other people to know. So that can be in business. That can be in the workplace. There are things that a friend, a colleague, or whoever we have done together, or we were in this situation together. And my disclosure, whereas I'm quite comfortable disclosing, my colleague or my friend or my partner, my children, my relatives may not be comfortable.
Yeah.
So that is where the principle of confidentiality then comes in. Is the person involved comfortable if this was known? So that's a principle of confidentiality. The other principle is reflection.
Reflection.
Yes. Reflect before you disclose. You know, some of us just yap. So in the spur of the moment, you have said so much that people are just wondering, hey? You know?
Yeah.
Even you sometimes, when now you go back and you're listening to your conversation, say, why did I say that?
Yeah.
Why did I disclose that? So the principle of reflection says, as James would advise, do not be quick to speak.
Be quick to listen.
Quick to listen. So you reflect, think about it. All this that we have been saying, does this add value?
Yeah.
If I disclose it, why would I want to disclose it? And so on. Then that moment of reflection helps you to know, no, I should not say this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've even seen it. Someone is speaking, and then in the middle they say no.
Yes, that's because of after reflection.
Yes.
A momentary
Yeah.
reflection. That momentary reflection is a good principle of disclosure in matters of private life. Because sometimes you disclose things and you regret later.
Yeah.
Why did I say that? I'm so sorry I said that. Or your family hears that you said this, and they're like, why did you say that?
Yeah.
Why did you have to do that? Because you're now exposed us.
Yeah.
For pastors, it's a tough life because we love personal. Some of us, let me not say all, not all pastors.
Yeah.
But many pastors love sharing their personal lives and so on. And sometimes you find your wife or your husband is very unhappy with you because of what you said.
Yes.
Yeah. The other principle is principle of deception.
Deception?
Yes. Or could I put it positively? Truthfulness.
Yes.
This is what we say, you disclose material facts, but the way you have disclosed it is to give an impression of who you really are not.
Okay.
So what you are saying is true. So really you are not lying.
Yes.
But the way you have said it is to create a certain impression.
Yeah.
You know, for example, I can tell you, I've just come from Naivasha. I was checking on my avocado. We grow avocado.
I have an avocado farm.
No, you don't say farm. You just say we grow avocado.
Oh, okay.
You see, the impression you have already got is that I have a farm. So I have 3 trees of avocado. But the impression I created is that I have avocado farm in Naivasha.
Yes.
You see? So it's a disclosure which is true but not real.
Okay.
Yeah, so like just I said, I came from Naivasha, I was checking on my avocado. You immediately jumped into
avocado farm.
Yes. So sometimes people create that impression.
Okay.
You know, it's the same with name dropping. You know, I was with the president when you were in a rally where the president was.
Oh, you want people to think this is an important person.
You
Yes.
know, so I was with the president.
Yes.
You are nowhere near the president. You were in a rally where he was. You
Yes.
were 2 kilometers away from where he actually is. So those kinds of disclosures are false in their impression, but they are true in their fact. You know, it is factual that I have avocado. But the impression is that I have an avocado farm, which is not true. But I have not told you that I have a farm. So if you challenge me, I can say, did I say I had a farm?
No.
But what was the intention? The intention was to create this impression that I have an avocado farm, which because we were all talking about farming, and
Yes.
you know, I was also just in Naivasha, I was checking on my avocados. So that you also think, wow, you're doing well.
Yes.
So if you say, also you have a farm, I don't say no or yes. I just say, you know, kind of. And kumbe I have 3 trees or 2 of avocados.
Yes.
So that is giving a false impression. It's a principle.
Okay.
Don't give impressions in revealing your private life that is false. Yeah.
Wow. So you talked about dignity, confidentiality. The third one, reflection.
Reflection, yes.
And deception.
Deception. I think you've got it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bishop, can I now ask you the questions that are already in?
Please
or do you
ask.
have something?
No, just ask. We have only
a few minutes. Let me.
So we may not even be able to answer questions.
Question of the day on the Leadership Forum. Join us again on alternate Mondays for deeper insights on leadership. The Leadership Forum, discussing leaders and followers.
Yes, there are several. I'll start with the comments. There is Stephen Osiro saying, listening from Kililishwa, Italy and Britain, and of late Japan, always on political mode, changing prime ministers as frequently as you can imagine. But fortunately, things are moving because of a declined civil service from politics. So he's saying it's not only happening in Kenya.
Yes, the Britain is a very interesting one. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think what he has said there that is very significant.
Yes.
Is the demarcation between the political leadership.
Yes.
And the what I would call the civil service. In many of these countries, the two are completely differentiated, and that's where we used to be, by the way.
Okay.
The two are completely differentiated. We then acquired the American, I would call it American model, where every leadership comes with their team. So, but we have extended it beyond even America itself. So that when we have a new leader, they bring everybody that is new.
Oh, so I come with my people.
They come with my people. That totally
There's no continuity.
It disrupts the country. You used to hear of permanent secretaries.
Yes, yes.
They were actually permanent in the sense that they were not politically aligned.
Yes.
So they continued with their work irrespective of which government is in power.
Yes.
So they just serve. So if this president comes, they can change the cabinet secretaries, the ministers in those days, but they don't touch the
permanent
secretaries and the people who work below. So the civil service continues to do their work irrespective of who is in the political domain.
Yes.
And that's what happens in Britain, and that's why it can continue running even though they change their prime ministers like I don't know where.
Yes.
You know. So that is what is not in our country, and it affects us a lot.
Wow, thank you. Maybe we should go back to those days where we really had permanent secretaries and
No, but you see, our constitution now provides differently.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh. Okay. Let me move on. There's someone who's saying Christians should check Hosea 8:2-3. It says, Israel cries out to me, O our God, we acknowledge you, but Israel has rejected what is good. An enemy will pursue him. They set up kings without my consent. They choose princes without my approval. That's a very sobering scripture.
I was looking at it a few weeks ago.
Wow.
I was doing expositions on Hosea in Woodley. Yeah. Very interesting book.
Possibly you can say something.
No, it speaks for itself. That doesn't need exposition.
Yeah. That is very sobering. Asante sana, Bishop. Someone else is saying, thank you for the program. It has really changed me since I started listening. When I was appointed to head a great department, I demanded the mission vision statement, reinstated the sanctuary as the guiding compass. When my time expired, it was removed and I was ostracized. Today, very few people know about the mission vision of the church. As a leader, what should I do?
What was the person?
Yeah.
You know, it depends on what was their role in this. What role did they play in this organization, church?
They were appointed to head a department.
Yeah.
So they demanded the mission vision statement, reinstated it in the sanctuary as the guiding compass. But the moment, head of departments, it has an expiry date. So the moment he left, they also threw out the vision, the mission statement. Yeah.
I don't know what they can do. That's why I'm asking, what is their role in this organization, leave alone the position they were given?
Okay.
Do they have a role? You see,
have not said,
because if you still have a role, then we can say, maybe from that position, this is what you can do. But if you are thrown out, like say, for example, God forbid, but Shiko works for Hope FM.
Yes.
And then
she has made changes when the time comes to go.
You leave Hope FM, and now you are out there as a listener.
Yes. There's nothing you can do.
There's almost nothing you can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, the new leadership moves on. But if you are just moved to another department, perhaps there's some things you can do, talking with the senior leadership.
Oh, senior leadership.
Yeah, these are some of the changes we made, but maybe because of this and this, perhaps this could be retained, and so on. So it really depends on what your role is.
Oh, okay.
But one of the things I normally say is, whatever the leadership role one plays, when you move out, allow the new leadership time to also do what they do. Because some of the walls that they break, and I normally say that, I remember when I left one of the organizations as a leader, I was then invited back to sit in the board.
Yes.
And I said, no, I can't sit in the board because I'm sitting in the board and the new leader who has taken over from me wants to break some of the walls I built.
Yeah.
I'll be feeling pain.
Yes.
And there will be conflict of interest.
Yes.
Because now my decision making will be blurred. It took me a long time to put up this wall, and now you want to destroy it.
Yeah.
It will be difficult. So for me, I want to be away and allow
and
the
enjoy
leader,
someone else to
yes,
lead.
let them break that wall. I'll still feel pain, but maybe when they break it, I say, wow, I never saw it like that.
Yes.
You know, and I rejoice.
Yes.
But yeah, so sometimes it just helps to step back and allow the new leader to do what they were doing.
Thank you, Bishop. There's someone who is saying, this is Maggie saying, praise God, Bishop. And Shiko wanted to ask, is it right for other nations to be given IDs so that politicians can use them to vote? Is in that like selling a birthright? Actually, Nation had an article selling a birthright, that you can get an ID or a birth certificate for about 15,000 shillings.
Yeah.
Just comment on that before we say goodbye.
It is obviously wrong. So there's no way you can justify under any circumstances. That's all I can say. It is wrong. It is illegal. It is wrong. If it is found out, it is those will be our clients. Yes.
Wow. Thank you. And I think it's also important to note, Bishop, you had once mentioned, for those of us who have access to these things, you can actually go to the website, EACC, and report.
Yes, if there is a deliberate corruption, that kind of a thing fits better in the office of the ombudsman.
Okay.
Yes. But if there is a corruption that is evident, that these people bought their IDs or paid someone to get their passports, that we can deal with.
Yes.
But if it is just from observation, you are seeing an influx of people coming in, you can take it to the ombudsman, who can then do investigation to find out whether there's some maladministration that took place. But either way, you report it, whether to us or to the ombudsman or to whichever government office. But it is wrong. That's the bottom line. There is no law that allows foreigners to register to be voters in the country, not in any country in the world.
Unfortunately, time is not on our side. I think the next time we meet Bishop, I'm going to be asking, because it's just a question that has come in line with what you were talking about, but time is really gone.
It's very gone.
Yes, kindly say a prayer for someone who has, in listening to you, they have realized, I need to create boundaries for my private life and appreciate my hidden life.
Yes. Lord, we thank you for granting us opportunity to be here this afternoon. and to discuss the things that we have discussed. There's some people who may have, in listening to what we have said, be in that place where they are feeling they may have made mistakes, gone the wrong direction, disclosed things they shouldn't have disclosed. I pray that you'll help us and help them to get back, O Lord, because you are able to restore even that which we have broken. And so I pray for each and every one of us that will set appropriate boundaries, not to hide things that should be disclosed, but rather to maintain that life that is of dignity and that represents you in the best way possible. If there's anyone who does not know Jesus, even though we were not in an evangelistic, but they are thinking, I need God, Lord, I pray that you reach out to them and give them opportunity to become your children, because this is the best choice they can make. We pray together in Jesus' name. Amen.
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 Amen. Asante sana. Thank you so much for joining us. This has been the Leadership Forum, of course, with Bishop David Oginde. You can actually catch it on our social media platforms at Hope FM Live and at Hope TV Kenya, and I believe that God is going to minister to us. Allow me to give way. I see Vincent on the other side in a short while is going to be telling us some of the stories making headlines in Swahili. From us in studio, Kwaheri, God bless you.
Amen.
Hope FM.
Thank you for tuning into the Leadership
Listen
Forum.
and
Join us
live.
again on Mondays for deeper insights on leadership.
The Leadership Forum.